Hey everybody, now that the college football regular season has finished last week, now it's time to talk about the Heisman. The finalists were just named yesterday. You have Andrew Luck, Stanford quarterback. You have Robert Griffin III, Baylor quarterback. You have Tyrann Matthews, cornerback slash punt returner for the LSU Tigers. You have Monty Ball, the running back from Wisconsin. You have Trent Richardson, the running back from Alabama. All those guys have had great seasons. Trent Richardson, probably the best running back in all of football, college football right now. You have Tyrann Matthews, probably the best pound for pound football player that we have at just being dynamic at changing the game at the return spot, and being a really excellent corner defensive player. Monty Ball, who's probably had the hottest streak of any of the finals that we've seen these past 5-6 games, getting ready to break Barry Sanders' record for most touchdowns. Robert Griffin III, the most electrifying quarterback, most electrifying player that we have, I think, in college football this year. And you have Andrew Luck, the guy who a lot of people think is just the best player in all of football when it comes to just overall value, importance. The best quarterback, I think, in my opinion. And so those are your five finalists. Now, I think that the way that it's going to get broken down, there's going to be you have your regional matchup, regionals voters. So I think in the West Coast, Far West, or whatever you want to call it, I think Andrew Luck takes a lot, if not all, of the first place votes. Maybe Robert Griffin steals some. West Coast voters are going to put in Barkley. So I want to see how does Barkley get second place votes, or maybe even a couple first place votes, and how does that hurt Robert Griffin? So I think Robert Griffin's going to finish 2, but I think Matt Barkley's just his emergence, and maybe he could sneak in a couple second place, first place, maybe a first place vote, maybe a couple of second place votes. I will hurt Robert Griffin III's value, chances to win. In the South, I think it's a runaway with Trent Richardson. I think one's going to be Trent Richardson. He's going to get all the Luck. He's going to get all the first place votes. Maybe Tyrann Matthews gets one, or Robert Griffin III gets one, but I think he's going to get most of them, if not all. Like I said, it's going to be the same thing. How does Robert Griffin get hurt by maybe the South voters, SEC country? They're gonna have their bias, so they're gonna probably vote Matthews 1 or 2. He's going to get a couple first and second place votes. Southwest, I think this is Robert Griffin's shot to get all the first place votes. I think he gets every single first place vote in the Southwest, which is going to be good for him. In the Midwest, I think he's going to win the Midwest as well with all the first place votes. But I think Monty Ball is going to get is going to get marginal first place and second. He's going to get most of the second place votes, but he's going to get some first place votes, in my opinion. So I want to see how that's going to hurt Robert Griffin's chances as well. But I think that it's going to come down to the East region. It's going to come down to the North. I think the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, that whole Eastern coast, East Coast is going to come down to those voters right there. They don't have a player. They don't have a player from Florida or Florida State, Miami, Virginia Tech. David Wilson wasn't able. Clemson. One of those guys, Marcus Lattimore, wasn't a finalist. So they don't have one of those guys that can push the you could favorite or give a bias to a vote. So they're going to be the I think the reason who wins or loses, who wins the Heisman. It's going to be tough. It's really up or down, because you have Robert Griffin, who had 2 nationally televised games. He had the first game on a Friday night, first game of the season against TCU. How many East Coast voters really saw that game? And he also had the game Saturday against Texas, which is another nationally televised game, but he was also competing with the SEC championship game. So did they see those 2 great performances? Also the Oklahoma game where he was great in as well. Did they see those 2 great performances, those 3 great performances, I should say, basically? Or are they so enamored with the Andrew Luck machine of just all the recognition and all the media attention that he's been getting since, you could say, the Orange Bowl from last year, when everybody thought he was going to come out and be the number 1 pick? So it's gonna be the East Coast voters. Is it gonna be, had they seen Robert Griffin enough, or is it just the Andrew Luck? I'm not gonna say hype machine, because I think he really is what people are building him out to be, or is he? Yeah, like people say that he's not as great that as everybody's saying that he is. He really is that good, but does that media attention that he's been getting since day one, is that gonna push him over the top? Even though Robert Griffin been coming on strong, like, so I think all in all, I picked Robert Griffin to win it in the beginning. In my Big 12 preview, if in the beginning of the season I said that he was going to win the Heisman this year. So with that being said, I think the winner of the Heisman Trophy this year on Saturday is going to be Andrew Luck, in my opinion. I think so. Even though I picked Robert Griffin III to be it, RG3, I thought he was going to do it. I just think that maybe, I just think the media, especially in the East Coast, which is so heavy towards, we trend to what's hot, what's been talked about most, and it's Andrew Luck. Even though Robert Griffin been coming on late, I think it's just Andrew Luck, and I think he's gonna take it. I think it's gonna be really, really close between those two. That's why I think 5 guys were taking the close. The votes are gonna be that close. But I just think that they're going. I think that East Coast is gonna be they're gonna keep pushing that Andrew Luck train a lot further and a lot more forward. So I'm picking Andrew Luck to win it. I think Robert Griffin comes in a close second. And then it's Trent Richardson. I think Matthews gets the fourth place finish, and Monty Ball gets the 5th place finish. Let me know what you guys think. Who you thought was going to win the Heisman? Who you think is going to win the Heisman between Andrew Luck, Richardson, or RG3? Keep a lookout. I'm going to be definitely having a couple of the BCS bowl games. I'm going to have previews on, as well as a lot of intriguing matchups in the bowl season. So, like I said, I have Andrew Luck winning. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, because I picked RG3 to win it, but I have Andrew Luck winning the Heisman. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.